Okay, I'm going to start. I'm Mark Harrison. It's very nice to have been asked back to do How the Light Gets In Festival. I've done a couple of these, and indeed I'll be in Hay-on-Wye at the Globe with band playing at a gig in October. So look at the website, get some tickets for that. And this, I'm going to hope, will be the last online concert that I do. And I'm expecting once we start doing gigs again that people will come up and say, can you do that bit where you go blurred for a while? But let's hope there isn't too much of that. I'm going to do a few tunes. They're all tunes I wrote. I only do my own songs. And the first one is called Passing Through, and it's about being an observer, which as a musician travelling around, that's what you frequently are. You get impressions of things and people and places. You can't ever be sure if those impressions are accurate or not. And I think that goes for everybody really, that you get impressions of things but you never get the full story. So here's a song, Passing Through. On a street of 1,000 souls, there are so many stories told. It's all come and go. Oh, there's Mr. So-and-so, but I don't know who is who, 'cause I'm only passing through. On the street of the broken hearts, oh, they bring out their dead in cards, victims of events, cruel women and faithless men. But I don't know which is true, 'cause I'm only passing through. In the town where the cold winds blew, see the work of the wrecking crew. Better days gone by, oh you know it's a sorry sight, but it's just a fleeting view, and I'm only passing through. On the station of crossing lines, see the girl with the crying eyes, the message that she read, I wondered what it said. But then the whistle blew, and I was just passing through. Then the whistle blew, and I was just passing through. I was passing through, and that's a song on the brand new album, which is a double album that we're just in the process of releasing. It's called The Road to Liberty, and if you go to my website, markharrisonrootsmusic.com, you can find a link there to order the album, and it will come with various extras, films and downloads, so please go there if you like what I'm doing and order the album. The next song is from that album too, and it comes from a story that a woman friend told me about a phenomenon I hadn't known about, which is that apparently for some people they can find that they're in a relationship that's going perfectly well, and into their mind pops the worst possible thing they could say that would destroy this perfectly reasonable relationship. And they find themselves saying it, even though they know the devastating effects it will have. And she was in a perfectly successful relationship, and then at some point it suddenly ended, and I asked her what had happened, and she said, I think I let the crazy out the bag too soon. Interesting idea that there's too soon, that there's an optimum moment for letting the crazy out the bag. But anyway, it's not to be recommended in my opinion. And so the song is called Don't Let the Crazy Out the Bag Too Soon. Don't let the crazy out the bag too soon. Don't let the crazy out the bag too soon. Don't let the crazy enter the room. Don't let the crazy out the bag too soon. That crazy has the smell of doom. So don't let the crazy out the bag too soon. That crazy makes you say those words you know will wreck your world. Makes you say things you don't mean, and that should not be heard. Don't let the crazy out the bag too soon. Don't let the crazy out the bag too soon. You know that crazy can escape. It wriggles from your grasp. You know the damage it can do if you can't hold it back. Don't let the crazy out the bag too soon. Don't let the crazy out the bag too soon. That person that you care about will not be on their guard. And when that crazy bursts right out, they're gonna run so far. Don't let the crazy out the bag too soon. Don't let the crazy out the bag too soon. Don't let the crazy enter the room. Don't let the crazy out the bag too soon. That crazy has the smell of doom. So don't let the crazy out the bag too soon. Don't let the crazy out the bag too soon. Don't let the crazy out the bag too soon. Don't let the crazy out the bag too soon. Don't let the crazy out the bag too soon. Sound advice, I think. The next song is called Mexican Gardener, and some years ago I went on a very expensive holiday in California, and one thing I noticed up in the hills of Hollywood and all the rest of it was the number of Mexican gardeners that were around, and that's where I got the idea for the song, and it might indeed be the world's most expensive song idea, but it's basically about immigration, emigration, and the reasons why people do it and how they end up from the point of view of some person who's actually done it rather than someone speaking on their behalf. Mexican gardener. In the sunny hills where the money houses grow, I saw him there as I passed down the road. He looked up, cracked a smile, said, "How are you?" I said, "I'm good." He said, "I'm good too." The Mexican gardener in the land of the free. Mexican gardener in the land of opportunity. In the canyons, boulevards and avenues, Mexican gardeners got their work to do. Park the truck outside, take an armful of tools. Poolside, but never in the pool. That's the Mexican gardener in the land of the free. Mexican gardener in the land of opportunity. Mexican gardener in the land of opportunity. Well, he's not well up on Marxist theory, but he sure has got his own philosophy. It's called getting bread on the table every day. So he crossed the border, moved away. That's the Mexican gardener in the land of the free. Mexican gardener in the land of opportunity. Next up, we have a song called Reckless, which is about deciding to leave behind your inhibitions. I'm not entirely trustful of people who have no inhibitions. I think some are a pretty good idea, but perhaps not too many, and it might be a pretty good idea to get rid of some of the unnecessary ones. So that's what this is about. It's called Reckless. Well, I'm gonna get reckless. I'm gonna go wild. Going out in the world, just like a motherless child. I'm gonna swap my frown for a crooked smile, so you might not see me for a little while. And I'm gonna get careless, ain't gonna give a damn. I'm gonna start bluffing with a loser's hand. I'm not gonna worry, not even gonna think. Gonna stare right ahead, and I'm not gonna blink. forbidden tracks. Gonna howl like a hound dog on a moonlight night. Gonna make like a blind man got his second sight. And I'm gonna get careless, ain't gonna diplomat. I'm not gonna say sorry, no the hell with that. Gonna make like a polecat, not a slaughtered lamb. Gonna talk to the devil, I'm sure he'll understand. Like a mother's child, I'm gonna swap my frown for a crooked smile. So you might not see me for a little while. No, you might not see me for a little while. Said you might not see me for a little while. Okay, so I'm going to do one last song now. I'm going to play some slide guitar on it. And thanks very much for listening. Thank you again to people at How the Light Gets In Festival for asking me. Website, markharrisonrootsmusic.com. All contributions gratefully received, and please do go and order the album, which you can do from the website page. And the last song I'm going to do is called Honey Boy, and it's the life story, as I see it, of a man called David Honeyboy Edwards, who was, for a long time, the last surviving original Mississippi Delta blues artist. He died a few years ago in his 90s, and he wrote a fantastic book called The World Don't Owe Me Nothing, which I read and got some ideas from. And he was an itinerant bluesman back in the 1920s and 30s, in what was a very dangerous world for a black man. He recounts all of these adventures, some of which may not in fact have happened to him, but it doesn't matter, in the book. And I took bits of what he says in the book to create this song. It was a world that was pretty wild, certainly for the itinerant bluesman, and these are some snippets of his life, including the dangers that you could just be walking down the road and get picked up and wind up on the county farm, which was essentially prison. So here's a song, it's called Honey Boy. Thank you for listening. Can't remember the year, I was maybe 14 when I headed on out. Well, I picked up some tunes, I picked up my guitar. When I moved around, kept on going from the levees to the country fries, moving around with those good old friends of mine. I got stories to tell of the trains and the tracks, of a man going out, man not coming back, of a long lonesome road, of a big laughing face, of a no justice world in a tumble down place. Well, I met me someone and I moved right in, was okay for a while. Then she cussed me and cut me, give me a hard time, so I moved down the line. Oh, I moved down the line. Kept on going from the cities to the little towns, playing on corners with people laughing face of a no justice world in a tumble down place. There was work to be had, but the work was so bad, so I left it alone. Oh, I left it alone. You could walk down the road and wind up on the farm. Gotta watch where you go, gotta watch where you go. Kept on picking up those nickels and dimes. Wasn't much, but everybody was having hard times. I got stories to tell of the trains and the tracks, of a man going out, man not coming back, of a long lonesome road, of a big laughing face, of a no justice world in a tumble down place. Got stories to tell of the trains and the tracks, of a man going out, man not coming back.